entry for the Race to Brighton video.
2005.
2005. I am Ed Frizzell and I'm joined by...
Simon Jeffrey.
And Alex Mills.
How's it going? Well, you can't answer because
Very
you're on
good.
the other end, but still.
So, Race to Brighton.
What a race it was.
Where did the idea come from?
It was
It was
James.
spurred from a meeting in the Queen's Head of Hampton.
Oh, legend.
Just a witty video to make, and James has some fascination with Brighton, so we all liked cars, so Race to Brighton seemed logical,
Yeah.
and we did it.
Made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That video footage of me there is years before
It's from
this
an
video was
interview.
recorded. Yes.
Made on set of Agents of Destruction.
I mean, getting the cast together was quite hard for this bit.
Well, there's my
It's,
car in the background. I was going to drive originally. Then I got
Yeah.
scared because I had never driven on the
Yeah,
motorway.
didn't you want to go out and drive on the motorway, get some experience first, but you just didn't.
Yeah.
And then by the time it got there, you just weren't ready.
Yeah, this was all lies from Deutsch, because he didn't actually point at anything that was new.
Retuned valves.
Yeah.
He also totaled his car shortly afterwards.
This is the most complicated engine ever.
And of course, Burgess does not have NOS injection.
But windscreen washer fluid does make you go faster.
Apparently.
It does if you spray it on the back.
This is
Now, you
my
did
car.
2 takes of this.
Yeah,
You
I didn't get
swore.
much guidance on language.
You said, "Oh, I can't swear." You
Yeah.
Then swore anyway.
But I spent hours the day before cleaning the outside and the inside. Forgot to do the engine, which was full of leaves and.
So you worked that into the script.
Yeah. And the in-car fridge was a portable fridge we put in the back, filled it with pasties, I think.
And Five Alive.
Yeah.
Five Alive.
Came useful the next morning for breakfast.
Now, of course, this
I've got the helmet on for safety at this point.
yes, this was of course couldn't possibly be the real start because Fran's not in the car.
Yeah, I mean, the start was fantastic, but none of us knew where we were going to go after we started.
There was no one left behind to
We
film.
didn't know whether to turn or... So we just drove to the end of the road.
And she dropped so
Sunglasses. And then you see me run across the camera right
that you're
now.
clearly not. I think they all figured it was not the real start.
And then,
I hope so, anyway.
yeah, edit was made.
To be continued.
That's the first part, by the way. The second part.
Yeah,
Now this has got the classical music over the top. I just wanted to sort of rip it in with some Ice Cube.
there's an anthem of Upper Sick, I think, this tune.
You can do it.
Yeah, and
And this whole edit, this whole first section is just so rapidly cut. I think the audience were just kind of they were scared probably by it.
I think the first edit I got sent was really slowed down, and then when I saw this one being played, I was like, oh, you can't see what anything's going on.
Well, actually, yeah, you did say there was no
And
structure to it once you got on the road.
yeah,
It was up to me to try and make a structure for it.
and this was bizarre when the rest of us took the right way to the M1, and then Teutsch and Pete went down by Teutsch's house and through Greenfield
And of course, that's
as a shortcut that just didn't work out.
Thought they were going to church.
Yeah, we did call them later, I think. You guys are busy.
Yeah.
I think the problem with that was you never really got an idea of who was in the lead.
Yeah, there was no real sort of
It
leadership.
was thanks to commentary by Pete half along the way as he sort of overtook people.
Yeah, lovely shot.
Well, yeah, I felt it was a shot with nothing on it, so I had to put
But you can see the lead there because there's Teutsch in the front, and then
yeah,
Ah,
so
yeah.
obviously being filmed here, and then there's a nice switch between the two cameras there, between the two cars.
I think this is still on the M1.
Yeah,
Before
there
it's
wasn't
in.
much time before the M1.
And on the door there, that was
Didn't
sort
it
of
come off?
handcrafted signs. We had one on the bonnet and one on the door of my car, and Teutsch had one on the bonnet. And I think James didn't have one because he didn't like them.
No, he's a bit serious.
But Teutsch went a bit too far and wrote numbers and everything and
Yeah.
did the before. That was the nodding dog
Yeah.
I got for my birthday.
This
Obliged
got a huge laugh on the night.
Yes.
Didn't
Yeah.
The fact that it,
This
it
is
was
some-
affecting the other drivers on the road that made it funny.
Yeah, this-
It's like, what are those two swearing?
I think this is on the way down to Luton Airport, and we were trying to get in the lead, and
it's
it's
so-
a really
so
slow
cheeky.
overtaking,
Yeah.
which didn't happen. Yeah, that was I think we were.
I don't know. I think it was speeded up. I don't think it was cut. It was
That was when you called Teutsch to ask why did you go down to the church.
Yeah.
Well, he is a church goer.
And then
Was it on Sunday?
Was it?
it was a Monday.
I don't think he.
Yeah, it was a Monday.
Yeah,
It was
it
a
was.
student note.
Yeah, I was going to come along.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
That's when Pete showed everyone the whole of the south of England. So that's where we are.
They went to Wembley.
Yeah, that's the unfinished Wembley Arch.
I'm sorry about this effect on the video. It was unintentional.
I don't know what caused it.
I think we sort
I
of
think it
found
was
it.
Pete holding the camera and probably doing it.
I
There's probably
think-
some video
I
buff
think-
out
yeah,
there who
I
knows
think
exactly what it
it's-
is. but-
Yeah.
I think it's a conflict between the video formats being used in the
Nice,
same arrangement.
Of course.
No, that was the key question.
Will they make it?
I of course had to come up with these cliffhangers because there was no way of ending each section.
Well, we didn't give you any sort of
No.
idea of what we wanted. It was just give
The
you the
Raiders Lost
footage.
Ark. This is my voiceover.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone came up to me and said, "Did you get the guy out of Monty Python?" Like, no.
Did you?
No, it was me.
Oh wow.
I just think it would be funny if they did carry on.
It's an interesting
Down
theory.
to Dover.
They went to Dover. If they carried on, they went to Dover and then it eventually down to Gibraltar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't this the shot of Orson Welles as well?
Yes.
You do know this off by heart, don't you?
This
Oh, that got
Yeah,
some cringe.
Pete
in
didn't
there.
find that embarrassing. He found that more embarrassing.
I think it's because of the
What wrinkles?
wrinkled foot.
I think it's just Pete is so fat.
No, I think that was a
Yeah.
challenge by you, Ed. It's like, put Orson Welles in there somewhere. It's like, challenge accepted.
Yeah, so the race to Brighton's a big detour for these
Yeah, it
guys.
was the race to Brighton via London.
This was before Toych joined the Air Force, so it was Toych in his...
And they got,
Immature
all
days.
these, yes, they got them all to wave.
That he's gone
Yeah.
back into.
Yeah.
He's got a nice
I
beard
didn't get this
now.
bit. I didn't understand the Threshers thing.
I think
still
I
do.
insisted that bit.
Yeah,
Yes, he did. He's like, put it in.
It's Matthew Kelly.
Yes, he does. Matthew Kelly.
And then,
I
yeah,
just
this is
made-
after the services where they took the tops off.
It was like, how are they? How are they back in like caught up with you?
Yeah. Yeah, what happened there was we stopped off at some services and we had to go to we actually went to a flower shop and asked where we were going.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
We filmed ourselves in the flower shop.
Oh yes, this is the most bleeped out song.
Yeah.
Every other word I had to censor.
I think everyone was asking me if that was actually us that got pulled over. And I said, if you look at the people they're talking to, it's quite clearly not.
Some people do
No,
need
really, it's not.
explanations.
So yeah.
And then you see this shot of the when it goes into Brighton Pier.
Another cliffhanger.
That was brilliant footage we had.
Apart from
Right, Taj Mahal, you'll see it.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. I remember you showing us how you actually constructed that.
Yes, it took
That's
way
beautiful.
longer than it should have been.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
last
helmet's back on.
this last section alone.
I think we're going to have
took
the
about 9
YMCA
hours.
look at this point.
It's live and let die.
Let
isn't
die.
it?
Man, we were actually listening to the CD at that
And I
point,
put
which
the
is
song-
how it's all in time.
I had to put the song over. There's nothing else I could.
Yeah.
But you see, when it zooms in on the Brighton
That's
Pier
quite
thing,
cool.
it goes from a zoom
Sweet
shot.
shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it looks like Top Gear or something.
Yeah.
It goes from a
That
zoom-
was scary when we saw that.
it goes from a zoom shot of the Brighton Pier sign to like another shot when you get closer to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it looks like it kind of like zooms out and comes back at the same shot.
I don't know what we were expecting from people of Brighton.
I kept asking us to wait.
It's the best.
Taj
This
Mahal
is,
shot.
I love that shot. It's brilliant,
It's like,
isn't it?
where is that? What
it's like
is
it's blue screen. And
Is it a mosque?
Yeah.
No, it's
It's actually the
restaurant.
council offices.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's one hell of an impressive building.
Yeah,
one
this is the-
zoomed in,
and then,
then
it's
a
a
closer
different
shot. But
Yeah.
I
This is where we realised we didn't know where we were
roof,
going.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
at the sunroof.
Luke was
Yeah,
the only
I
one who
think-
dared do it.
Yeah, Michael.
And then suddenly you're there.
Yeah. I think at this point I just lifted up my t-shirt. Just say we were in Brighton.
You got to get a bit of flesh in there.
Yeah.
What was BF on your t-shirt?
Oh, it's box fresh. Not Ben Foster, as someone came up to me in Bedford and said, "One is Ben Foster
See,
too." Mine's not.
Second place. I don't even know if these were the right places.
I know we kind of
Because a
edited
load of
it.
people. I think someone complained. James complained to me. I think that he won.
Yeah, being to you notice I took
Yeah,
too
being
much
to
stuff
it.
with me. I took a
Yeah.
flight case of CDs.
Now,
and
who's
a
your
big-
roommate?
Oh yeah, this was interesting. We didn't realise that we had to share the room. And
Was
yeah,
it just that one person?
well, no, this is
That boy slash girl?
it was this girl.
Guy.
That is a girl.
I think she must have done a lot of backpacking and got confused with 8 other people filming. And then we got back later that night and there was some guy just laying there in speedos.
And now where did this whole ash count, where did it come from?
The ash count was just, we saw that girl and...
Pete and Twitch decided, wasn't it?
So you told me that you did, that you were doing this thing, and I was like, well, I'll put that in somewhere. Like,
yeah. That was a well-found place.
Cheers!
£3 pizza.
No, I remember there was really bad ambient noise in this, you can hardly
This is
hear.
the
I remember there
worst
being
experience in the
a
world.
lot of controversy about the bit coming up
Yes.
with Luke smoking.
Luke talking
Yeah.
about smoking, and the teachers asked me to cut it out.
We couldn't be bothered. So we said we couldn't.
I might have done it. I might have done, but it was like the day before. I was like, I'm not going to cut that out.
I think it's a good way to show you it's bad to smoke.
Yeah, but
There were lots of year nights.
I think I wasn't worried about it being in there. The thing I didn't like about
that was
it,
the drink we made.
Oh yeah.
That was horrible.
the thing I don't like about it is that you can't actually hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
There's too much noise. But
We
what
need
he's
little subtitles really.
yeah,
maybe.
what he's saying is how
Re-edit it. something.
Colin got him hooked, and he's been downhill.
Colin Woodward.
Colin Woodward.
Yeah, so it went on a bit, but
It was like
I can't actually remember this happening. On
It's
the
like
night.
right at the start of
No,
the fourth
okay.
bit that you got there. What do I do for the rest of the section?
Yeah.
Because I think I pretty much I kind of overshot like the mark on the third section where you kind of end up there on the third section when it should have been the fourth one.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do I do on the fourth one? I'll just put a
Well,
load of
well,
stuff when you got there.
2.5 minutes, weren't they?
This one was about 4.5.
6. This is when Luke took me down the middle of the street and
I
hung
know.
onto my face. And then Pete sat on me.
And then
And then, yeah.
your
The tables
comments
turned.
looking down on it.
I felt so
Yeah.
no,
The funniest
They're respectable
Yeah.
civilians.
Yeah.
But even this, it still has more structure than the year after.
Then we didn't know where we were. Yeah, there's more ass counting then. I think we actually got to about 35, but
I
didn't
remember
include that
this.
many.
You remember when Twitch's parents came that one night and he apologised
Yeah.
beforehand?
Yeah. I think this is actually me filming. I don't know why.
I think it was
filmed
more
it.
the.
It might.
Oh, this is where we all went to the beach afterwards
Yeah,
for
and
the
then
party.
this
And
is the end.
It
yeah.
was more the.
And
Yeah.
then we went back to the hotel actually, and
You got
Hank
loads
went
of.
on the balcony that you're not
If you
supposed to
thought
go
this
on.
footage
and
was
then-
leading up to something, you were wrong.
yeah, it wasn't that we didn't bother to film it. I didn't think anyone remembered that we were making a DVD.
And so
of that.
we used archive footage from films. We don't have the right to use.
Yeah. Yeah, in Brighton we actually went back and sat out to about 6.
There was a lot. There was like a
It
whole
was-
tape of on
and
the
then,
pier, which I didn't use any of.
Yeah, oh yeah, we
There's
were
loads
here
of
as
stuff.
well, yeah.
This on this DVD.
On the DVD.
Look for it. It'll be on there.
I'm sorry. It was late in the sort of stages of getting it ready, and I just could not figure a way of making a story out of it.
Well, how much
Because it was-
footage?
Like a whole
We
tape.
took 4 hours of 4 tape,
Yeah.
4 cameras.
There is a lot.
I had to
of
sift
footage.
through it
Yeah,
all.
a lot of footage.
A lot of jokes, a lot
Yes.
of banter. that
We had to put
Needs to
much
be
of
seen.
mine.
And then there was the end.
That's
And of course
That's
the dedication.
Dedicate, yeah, Chris Reardon,
It's really
really good friend of ours from school, so
Rest in peace.
got a huge applause,
Yes.
didn't it?
yeah, and a lot of money
It was nice.
went to his charity, so it
It
was
was
good.
nice.
And then
I
the
remember
all-star cast.
The credits I had, I was going to put all like full names, but I didn't know Fran's
Fran's.
surname, so I just changed them all to just first name.
And yeah, then
That's it. It's over.
we couldn't really do an encore because it wasn't.
Get on with your lives.
So yeah, commentary, that was good.
Sweet.
Thanks.